What's good, YouTube? Hope y'all doing well. So it's currently July 12th at 4:30 p.m. I think this video is probably going to go up in about like 18 hours or so. I just got back from my trip from Spain yesterday. While I was out there, I saw this guy playing an instrument. It just sounded really cool, so I decided to get a little snippet of it. I'll play a quick clip of it right now. And so I stood there for a little bit. I recorded like a minute and a half of it. I knew I wanted to come back and sample it and cook it up for y'all. So I've had this idea in my head for about like 2 weeks now, but hopefully I can make a fire beat out of it. So I don't think I need to say too much else. I've already said enough. So let's just jump right into it. I showed y'all the little snippet of it before, but then I went ahead and recorded more of it. So I'm just going to go through it, just find the starting point where I want to start making clips of it. Alright, so I think I have an idea of the part that I want to sample, and it's this main motif that he kind of returns to over and over. I didn't really record a lot of it, but I sat and listened to him for about like 10-15 minutes, and he is more or less just kind of improvising, but he keeps coming back to this main sort of riff. So if I can get a clean chop of that and figure out the tempo, I think we'll be in business. I already have an idea for the type of beat that I want to do, that I want to use for it. I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and find the chop, and y'all just kind of see the direction as I kind of move on with it. So let's just start by finding the first note here, which is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and chop it right there. For now, I'm just going to mute this in case but I'll just leave it in case I need it. So we'll find the chop when this ends. So this is where it ends, right about here. Also, I'm going to be kind of rusty because I haven't touched FL Studio in like 3 weeks. All right, so I think I have the original chop. Now I just need to find the tempo of it. So I'm just going to go ahead up to the tempo here, right click on it and click on the tap option. And then I'm just going to click on this thing or hit one of the little MIDI keys on my keyboard to get the tempo. Alright, so it seems like it's in the 100 to 110 range somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and turn the metronome on so we can really fine tune it. Seems like it's around like 103, 104 beats per minute. Obviously it's not going to be perfectly on time because this is a live played instrument, but it's pretty close just looking at the transients of it. It looks like it's only off by about 1/8 of a beat, so it's really marginal of how far off it is on the tempo. But I'm going to go ahead and account for this and fix it while I'm at it. So we have this little chop right here, and I'm going to go ahead and stretch it and move this towards right here. Also, this is probably my first time using the new FL Studio update, FL25. And with this one, you don't have to make each clip unique to time stretch it. I do still want to change this to stretch so that the pitch stays the same. We'll go ahead and change the pitch later. I do also want to time stretch this one a little bit. So we'll get it to be right here, and let's see what this sounds like. want to get a bit of a cleaner chop for that beginning part there. So what I'm probably going to do is chop it right here and move it right there. Shorten this a little bit and fade it in with the original take. I do want to time sync this up a little better though. So maybe shift it by about this much. There we go. Alright, it's not perfectly smooth, but it'll get the job done. So I'm gonna go ahead and route this to a mixer track. And first thing I'm gonna do is just roll the lows off. And we'll go ahead and change the tempo and the key right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the metronome back on. And I'm gonna change this audio clip back to resample. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the tempo until it gets to kind of the range that I want it to. The idea that I kind of have in my head is kind of like a wheezy guitar kind of beat, something similar to stuff that he probably made for Gunna a few years ago on stuff like DS Forever and Wanna. I think y'all kind of get what I'm saying. Maybe even something for like Thug or Future. Alright, I like 117 as the tempo. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this back to stretch, and I'm gonna pitch it up to whatever pitch that was. So plus 100. So the only thing that I don't like about this for sampling is I think the melody is just too fast. It's just gonna be really hard to put drums around it and for it to not be too busy. So I do want to end up half timing this, but I also want to keep the same pitch. So I'm going to go to the range here, put it up to 12, and move the pitch wheel all the way to the right so we get an octave up. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some halftime. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the 1.5 setting, and I'm actually gonna go back and click reset on this and move this pitch up to plus 800, I think. Maybe I'll do plus 600 instead. There we go. Yeah, so something like this. I'm gonna just have this little 8-bar loop here and just have it repeat. And I think I'm actually gonna change the pitch to be minus one more. Plus 700 actually. I want to get a specific snare that I have here. I think it's this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this little drum MIDI here. And just gonna get kind of that signature wheezy 808 sound. I'm gonna create another pattern with this, but the difference being is I'm just gonna have this sit on the root note instead. So have it sit. Alright, something like that here, and duplicate it. So I'm going to start routing some of these sounds to the mixer track. I think I'll go ahead and put down another snare pattern. Something like that. I think it's almost done. Only thing I want to do now is figure out if I want to change the key. Alright, I think I'm gonna pitch it up 2 half steps. So go here, pitch this up to plus 900, and I'll move these 808s up by 2. I know my voice is sounding kind of shot. I got sick on the way back. My voice is raspy. I can kind of feel it when I'm speaking, but hopefully it's not shot by the end of the video. So I have kind of the general basis for the beat right now, but I think what I want to do is just render this out as one audio clip, and then that way I can kind of make like a pitched up and pitched down version of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select 10 measures right here, and then so I'm gonna go to the mixer track, click on this little dot right here to turn it red, to arm it, then hit Alt R, go to song selection, cut remainder, hit start, and now we have the consolidated clip. So it's just easier to manage. And then also what I want to do is make a second version of it. All right, so I'm gonna have the second version of it here, so I'm just gonna go here, hit make unique, and then randomize the color so it's just a little different from the first one. The only thing with this one is I'm just gonna change it to be an octave down, so I'm just gonna change the range to 12, make sure the mode's on stretch, and then move this pitch all the way to the left. And then for this first one, I'm just gonna put it on stretch in case I change the tempo. Alright, I think I can go ahead and just start arranging it now. I also forgot that I have this second 808 pattern that I could probably use. I'm gonna go ahead and change the notes on this a little bit. So I'm gonna start off with a low pitch one. I'll throw the tag in because why not? Roll up, Ted. think when I switch to the 808 pattern, I'm gonna switch back to the low pitch one. And also want to make a secondary open at pattern too. And just repeat the same old thing. Alright, I think that's pretty much the whole beat. So hope y'all enjoyed this one. I was just kind of itching to come back and flip this into a beat, so I'm glad it turned out kind of decent. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Roll up, Tess.